Welcome to Watch on the Grill. What are we doing today? Well, we got the Blackstone on, a couple T-bones out, a pork chop, some onions, and we're going to cook them on the Blackstone for our very first time. Stay tuned. All right, and then there's a couple T-bones and a nice pork chop, and you're like cross-contamination. Well, it's not, because we're not putting this stuff back in here, and this stuff is going on the Blackstone to cook. I'm using this to season everything, okay? So we're going to throw some of that down. We're going to throw some Montreal steak everywhere. This is what happens when you're on your own, because Amber's cutting onions. And then we're going to a little bit of, I think this is onion powder. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to throw a little bit of oil in there, mix everything around, season this up, get this to temperature, start searing them, turn them down, cook them. I don't know, we're just trying something different on the Blackstone. I know it's T-bone, it's going to be hard to do because of the bone. You're going to give me flack for that too, but at the same time, I don't care. It's T-bone. Stay tuned. Here we go. So that's a pork chop. That's big, eh? Mm-hmm. So we're going to try cooking them on here. Yes, it's going to take a bit. Now she's seasoning the other side. Okay, now
I have it all on low. Other than this one, it's off.
Because I'm going to put a rack of ribs here.
Yeah.
So realistically, Amber, if you can grab the ribs. And we'll throw the ribs right there and season them up. You're gonna see, like, this is a smorgasbord of food on the Blackstone. So what I did with the ribs is I smoked them on the smoker, put them in the oven. So it's a 3-2-1 method, but it's not gonna be on here for forever. And then we're gonna cook these, and we're gonna have some salads, and there we go. We'll be back. So that's what they look like. They're only side ribs. We're just gonna throw them indirect here. Then I'm gonna sauce them up a couple times. Oh, steaks and everything. Ooh, yeah, look at, you can tell, see the smoke?
Oh, look at that.
See the smoke right there? That's what you want. Now we're just putting on the Blackstone. You're like, what? Ribs on Blackstone? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing today. Look at that. We're just trying different things, guys. We'll be back. So get a steel bowl. You don't have to go buy those fancy, wherever they're called, Blackstone ones.
Nope.
And then, yeah,
See?
there you go. Now,
I'm going to move it.
yeah, move it over
here.
so it's hotter there.
I'm going to add a little more oil.
Okay.
Just.
And then throw our steaks down.
Yep.
And look at the crust on there already.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Look at those. Hey, look at those, yeah. All right, throw steaks down. The T-bones. One of these steaks are actually going to be saved for Sunday when we use the griddle for another video. You'll see what's happening there. Father's Day a thing, okay?
Yep. As well.
There you go.
And I'm gonna still add.
Season it, and then we'll cover it after. We'll be back, okay, guys? Look at that. Oh yeah. All right. Time to flip the T-bones. Look at those. All right.
Good.
Most people flip them in a different spot, but Amber's always like, nah. I'll put it in the cold spot. That's how she is, but whatever. Hey.
Well, we're still, they gotta cook longer anyways. So
but
yes.
I had to dig that, Amber.
And all that.
On the griddle.
People do put them in different spots because it changes temperature. But they're
I had to dig it at her because it was funny.
Yes.
But either way.
They're still cooking
usually,
anyway, so.
Usually when you flip something, you flip it in a different spot. All right, these ribs, look.
All right. You want to check the pork chop?
Let's check the pork chop. Whoop. She's steamy.
It's steamy. I might flip that now. Again.
All right.
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's doing good.
Put that back in.
Yep.
And then throw onions down. Dinner will be ready soon.
Shortly.
Stay tuned. All right, guys. It's been about 20, 25 minutes. We got ahead of ourselves. I already dropped the pork chop, steak, 2 ribs. that were already smoked and then in the oven. There's another steak right there.
Oh, yeah.
And then some onions we'll put on the side. We're going to bring these in, have a taste test of everything. Let you guys know, hey, you could do pretty much everything on the griddle except the beer can chicken. Unless you had a major lid and flames. I don't know. Tell me how to do beer can chicken on here and I will.
Yep.
We'll be back. Okay, so lesson learned, guys.
Yeah.
Overdone. But you know what? Pork chop worked. So we know now. A little less time.
Steak is a little overdone.
Also, guys, we need to go buy that thermometer that goes into your meat.
Yeah.
We don't have one. So,
But
yes,
I'm also thinking maybe do our sous vide and then
I don't know. Either way, we got to buy a thermometer.
Yeah.
So, lesson learned. I know we need to get that. But, let's try your steak.
The onion and the steak. Still really juicy.
Yeah.
Flavorful. Good.
Okay. All right. So she didn't want no pork chop.
No.
I'll give this a little shot right here. All right. Here we go. Pork chop's real good. That's really good. Before I get into this, you want a recipe for your grill, your barbecue, your anything, your backyard, campsite, please subscribe. All right, so now we lesson learned. You always make mistakes when you cook, but you know what? We wanted to try it on the Blackstone.
Yep.
So it's a little overdone, but it's still good. Cheers.
Very juicy still.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
No. Try your ribs.
And these are smoked. Everyone swears by my ribs. All right? Everyone swears.
I like beef, but I do have the little bit of pork with my barbecue sauce. So.
All right, so. Well, these are my ribs for sure. I always tell when my ribs are my ribs. Thank you for stopping by. Stay to the next one.